about to lock in, no cap. Doki Doki Impossible. Life upside down. Shit. Who the fuck is this girl with the pink? Is that Natsuki or Sayori? No. Definitely Sayori. Load. Oh shit. Oh shit. This shit looks hard, bro. How should I start this off? Yo, what is up? It's Curly Top. So, I got a face cam, which is dope. But besides that, I'm really hyped to play this. Psychono was good, my boy. I'm so excited to play this, bro. Like, this one has an episode 2. Oh, so you know what I'm doing next Monday? Shit, I might do it tomorrow. I gotta play Blue Sky still. But anyways, Doki Doki Impossible, episode 1, Life Upside Down. My gosh, the music, dude. New recording. August the 31st. Oh, August the 31st evening. The 31st evening. I don't know. Another boring summer coming to an end. I still have nothing new to tell. And I have no idea how to stop that Groundhog Day. Every day I wake up, waste time on useless activities, record the audio diary. At the end of the day, then go back to sleep. And all the recordings are the same. I got no one to talk to. My parents are still in Tokyo. The only one I can talk to is the old voice recorder. It is listening to me, at least. I don't know how long this is going to continue. The school starts tomorrow. I hope it will change my routine somehow, because I'm tired, honestly. I want some minimal action in my life. People who dream about isolating themselves and doing nothing, they should think twice before doing it. I don't know what I meant by that. I just needed to release thoughts and emotions. Curly out. That's really some shit I didn't say, me, Bean. The recording stops playing. Listening to it feels like receiving a message from the past, even though I recorded like 2 minutes ago. I never expected to be such a situation. My parents moved to Tokyo for work a year ago. I stayed here to keep studying. At first, I had no problems being alone, spending evenings and nights in front of the computer and the console. I didn't even worry about anything. But recently, my daily routine started annoying me. I realized that being lonely recluse is exhausting. Even though I go to school and even visited basketball practice, I was the only one who pardon me. Thank you. I was the one who chose not to create a circle of friends. I was totally sure that I needed somebody and everything was going to be fine. I never been so mistaken in my life. I realized that people are social beings, naturally predisposed to building relationships and absolutely not predisposed to inaction. And now I know that people are absolutely nothing. Not that I know that doing absolutely nothing is way harder than preparing for an exam. It's kind of a pity that I don't know that before. I didn't know that before. Okay. I have no clue. I'm not gonna lie. This ringtone. What if I let it go to voicemail? Nah, that's probably not gonna happen. That ringtone is kicking. Suddenly, my phone starts ringing. I take it out of my pocket and look at the screen to see the label "Mom." Oh, finally, Feel some relief. I can finally talk to someone. Thank you. I answered the phone call. Hello? Hello? Oh, it's mom. Hello, Curly. How are you? I'm good, thanks. My parents are the only ones who talk to me these days. I receive their calls several times a week. Even though I already proved that I can live alone, they are still concerned about me. But I don't want to tell them about my problem. I don't want them to feel guilty for that. What about you, Mom? Me too. So, are you ready for the second trimester? Absolutely. You know, I'm prepared everything. Glad to hear. Any other news? No, nothing. Everything is as usual, as the fact the sky is blue. How about you? How's your work going, and how's Dad? Dad's fine. He's sleeping already. And work? Well, work is work. Stable way to get tired and lose some nerves. I don't know any type of work that can make you give up, Mom. Well, being tired and giving up are not the same things. But thanks, dear. And stability isn't so far after all. Yeah, so, aren't you bored there being alone? Don't worry, everything's alright. I keep finding ways to spend time. I felt a bit of ashamed for telling them lies, but I have no choice. I know that my parents' work isn't easy. They're stressed for every day, so I have no wish to excabarate it. Ooh. Next week or month. Which one is it? Also got this thing for my room where it sprays like nice happy chemicals and it smells nice. I just got a Febreze thing. But it's like pine cones and bro, it smells awesome. Anyways. Ah, well, you let me know when it comes out, bro.
From TikTok, one person you follow. Should it?
Sorry. Don't worry about it, Psycho. Things take time and you can't put a real due date on shit. I hope it's true. I assure you, Mom, I am fine. Moreover, tomorrow I'm going to school, so I won't have to be alone. I also won't feel lonely. I won't have time for being lonely, feeling dull and all this. Yeah, true, makes sense. I hear some doubt in her voice. I really hope she's not suspecting anything. Fine, you better go to sleep now, Curly. You mustn't be late on the first day. I quietly exhale. No worry, Ma, I won't. I was already planning to go to bed. That's good. Then I'm not gonna hold you up. I would like to have some more time, actually. Yeah, I understand. Because I want the same, dear. But we can't work from home, at least not yet. I know. Don't mind me, Ma. I just want to remind you that I love you. I hear giggling softly. I love you too, Curly. So take care. I will be. Careful, Ma. Okay. Bye. Good night. Bye, Mom. Good night. She disconnects. Alright. She disconnects. After a deep sigh, I put the phone back in my pocket. The short conversation with my mom without a subject already made me feel better. It was a nice discharge for me. After some minutes of sitting and counting stars while crooning the same name song, I stand up and enter the house. I close the door to take a look around. Don't want to switch the light on, so that's why I use my phone as a flashlight. Damn, 23:19 already. After a long yawn, I go upstairs. It's shower time. Whew, nice. I like to advertise the shampoo that I use, but it's not meant to be. I enter my own room. I enter my room with closed eyes. Then I slowly fall on the bed. Time to go sleep. Hope I have a good day tomorrow. Why am I supposed to wake up so early when I don't want to? I check the time. 5:27. This is what happens when a night owl goes to bed early. Feeling unable to sleep more, I just kept lying and looking at the sky through the window. The sunrise comes at any moment. I slowly get up and stretch. Yeah, I do wonder that. My backbone crisps. I got y'all. The sound effects. Ah, it's painful and pleasant at the same time. Huh? I hear a car stopping outside. Cars rarely arrive here, as it is a dormitory area without garages. I look outside the window. There's a minivan near the neighbor's house. I figure I'll get us out the car. Takes a big bang, goes straight inside the house. Really? This house has been empty for ages. Finally someone moves here? Well, why not? I wear my black jumper and jeans, wishing to take a refreshing walk before the school day. Oh yeah, cool fresh air. Standing on the sidewalk, I take a look around. Two people are bringing bags and suitcases in the neighboring house or area. Finally, the taller one sits in the car and starts the engine and leaves. The second one enters the house. I stand near the fence and look in the window afar. I see nothing but light inside, so I turn around and just keep standing, leaning on the fence. I dive into deep thoughts. Yeah? Huh? Suddenly, I hear the sound of footsteps directed to me. I have no clue if the main character is like friends with Sayori. I don't think so. Huh? Oh, shot. Whoa! Stand still! Who are you? Why are you standing near my house? The girl suddenly appears in front of me. It's like she came out of nowhere. And what's this impetuous tone? I was just walking and stopped here, so can't find words to answer this sudden assault. Wait. Impossible. Am I mistaken or Sayori? What the fuck? Her face changed rapidly. She now looks stunned. I don't know how to describe it. Did I initiate her mind's reboot? I turned to her. Sayori, is that you? Her face becomes serious. Then she came really close to me and looked into my eyes, so deep that I felt discomfort. Are you Curly? Yes. She mad at me? Then answer me now. What's Sayori's favorite food? I didn't expect that type of interrogation. I started to hastily remember the details from the past. Sayori, I remember, had a sweet tooth and just liked to eat in general. But what was her favorite one? There was something about from the bakery I could swear. Except from a fucking bakery. It's not vanilla ice cream. Probably cinnamon buns, but just in case. Just in case. Cinnamon buns. Yes, exactly. She liked them so much that even her parents called her the cinnamon bun. Shoot, I should remember that first. I do a great long inhale and cinnamon buns. Then I look at her waiting for a reaction. Sayori looks surprised. We stare at each other for a few seconds. Curly! It's actually you! I feel as if a tight collar can finally... fuck. I feel as if a tight collar finally left my neck and allowed me to breathe. My memory's not that unreliable. This interrogation was so spontaneous, but she's always liked to turn everything into a game. Yes, Sayori, it's me. I still can't believe it's happening. I'm not sleeping, am I? Please tell me I'm not. Yes, Curly, you're not sleeping. I didn't even hope to see you here again. I thought you already moved on somewhere. But you're here. And it's not a dream. Yeah, it's not. Kawamura Sayori. In our childhood, she was my best friend. We were familiar even before elementary school, but everything changed suddenly. I still remember that day. But Sayori probably read my thoughts and decided to interrupt them. W's in the chat, guys. Sayori is friend. I wonder what made her go away, though. But Sayori probably read my thoughts and decided to interrupt them. She silently hugs me. Aww. I don't remember the last time I was so happy to meet someone. I also hug Sayori. My current feelings are so messed. When you meet someone whom you miss for so long, you used to feel real warm emotions. We were so close. We were like brother and sister to each other. I feel my heart beating and my breath goes unstable. The feeling before crying. Curly, you've grown, but I didn't even recognize you at first. I'm sorry about that. Don't worry, it's fine. I'm trying my best to keep my emotions down and not to burst. We haven't seen each other for more than 8 years. It's okay that you could forget my face. Unlike me, you remember what I look like. Well, it's a bit awkward to say, but I just remember some details. Some details? Which ones? Well, several. Most of all, your eye color, your haircut, and a little bow. Spectacular elements of yours. Sayori didn't answer. I feel that she starts hugging me even tighter than before. I also sense a little droplets falling on my shoulder. I missed you so much, Curly. Sayori hides her face in the shoulder and starts crying quietly. Damn, makes you feel unconfident. I don't remember her crying when we were kids. Neither bruises nor nosebleeds can make her cry. Whatever. I have to do something. I begin gently stroking Sayori's back. Pause. Come on, Sayori, calm down. Everything's fine. No need. I keep repeating the most obvious comforting phrases. I'm not even sure if they're helpful. Sayori remains... Saliva. Sayori remains silent, listening to my whispers. In a minute, she raises her head a little. Sorry, Curly. I'm sorry for being so sentimental. Come on, Sayori. You don't have to apologize for that. I chuckle. The toxic bitterness starts feeling my eyes, starts fretting my eyes and nose. You're not the only one who would cry in this moment. The next words just don't want to come out of my mouth. Trying to hold myself, I grip my teeth and close my eyes. We just keep standing in total silence. I lose my sense of time and trying to control myself. Soon, Sayori looks at me again. Are you alright? How do you feel? I should have asked that. I'm good, and you? I'm alright, Curly. Thank you. We finally release each other. Sayori looks very calm now. Well, I did not expect something like that to happen. But why should I complain if it makes me happy? Curly? Yes, Sayori? Do you want to come in? It's been ages since I invited you to mine. Sure, why not? Yay! Let's go! Sayori grabs my hand and pulls me in the direction of the door. I don't even resist. My mind is immersed in nostalgic memories. Sayori leads me upstairs. Whoa! I see. She must be leading me to her room. Just in case. Check the settings to see if something needed to be changed. It's kind of empty in here, but I remember these toys and cow and the parrot. Seems like Sayori still likes them. She must be a grown-up kid at this point. Curly, wait here, please. I just need to change my clothes. As you say. Sayori leaves the room. I keep looking around and I notice there's several bags on the floor. 2 of them are open. The bigger one is filled with different clothes. The second bag contains other stuff. Huh? Suddenly I notice the photo in the top corner of the second bag. I can't see the details, but it looks familiar. I pull the photo out. Hey, wait! I recognize it. This photo was made when both me and Sayori were 8. We made it when my parents had given me a little gift, my first phone. Did it really have such a good camera? But I don't really care about the quality of it. I feel a smile appear on my face. Isn't it cute? Curly, I'm here! Oh, throw on the hoodie. W fit. Wow. As I can see, you found my favorite photo. Favorite? Yeah. Do you remember how we made it? Sayori takes Sayori takes a photo from my hands and puts it on her table. Sure I do. It was on my first mobile phone. How'd you find it and print it? Remember when you got a new phone? I asked you to give me your old one. After some seconds, I slowly nod.
I kept it for a long time. I don't know why. I like old phones with buttons for some reason. And I found this photo there. Fortunately, I had time to print it before because the phone was totally broken like 4 years ago. That's it.
Oh, that's amazing. So you really missed me that much? After this, you both go sit in the edge of Sayori's bed. Suddenly, Sayori takes something out of her pocket.
Curly, take it.
There's a circle of aluminum foil in Sayori's hands. I slowly take it and open it. A cookie? Sayori giggles.
Well, you are my guest now. There's the only thing I can suggest now. Sorry.
Don't say sorry. You are not obliged to seek it. But anyway, thank you. Wishing to avoid any problems, I open the cookie and eat it. I decide to ask the question that bothers me right now. So Sayori, where have you been all this time? And why didn't we contact? You just disappeared like you never existed.
Are you mad at me for this?
Not like that. I'm being mean. I should be a bit softer with her. No, I'm not. It was just strange. We didn't even have a chance to say goodbye to each other.
I am really sorry, Curly. When we left, my parents didn't even tell me anything. They just told me that we're gonna leave. And they didn't even let me say goodbye to you.
This is strange. What was the reason?
They explained it as spontaneous and urgent situation. We moved to the U.S.
Yeah. Big US here, bruh. The USA. Yeah.
Yeah, they told me they had some business there to deal with.
And they didn't let you stay in contact with me?
Yes, they said somehow it could cause trouble for me.
Excuse me? Trouble? As I remember, your parents were nice to me. I wonder why.
No, it's not about you. They really liked you. For some reasons, they said it's impossible to communicate to you.
Don't understand. The reason must be really specific. And Sayori doesn't really know either. But where are they now? Didn't they come with you? Sayori shakes her head.
No, I decided to return here by myself. I just wanted to come back home.
Ah, I see. And what are you gonna do here?
Well, do you still go to our old school?
Yeah, why?
Well, very good because we will be studying together again.
Huh?
I managed to return to the school and finish my education here.
I nod. This fact erased all my confusion from my mind. My best childhood friend has returned, and she is going to study with me again. We'll catch up all the time we lost. This must be the miracle I've been wanting. We spent some more time together, talking about different stuff. Also, no shot. Also helped Sayori release her bags from all the stuff she brought. Until my phone started playing music. Oh my. Low key, this kind of hard. Was it
your wake up alarm?
Yes. It was supposed to wake me up.
You better go and get ready. I'll get ready too.
Okay, let's meet outside in 30 minutes.
Understood. See you later, Curly.
See you soon. I return to my house. Does Sayori have a proper uniform? Oh my. It's kind of groovy. Turn it down a little bit. Oh my. Well, now, the only time I'm gonna be streaming until I finish this mod, so it might be like another 45 minutes to an hour, bruh. But when I do, pretty sure I'm about to hop on. Well, now, the only time will tell. 30 minutes, literally. Finally, I'm waiting outside for Sayori. She doesn't make me wait too long. He's okay on the way over here.
I'm ready, Curly.
Oh. I haven't seen her in the uniform for so long. Wow, it really fits you. It looks nice.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Let's go.
Yes, come on.
We move in the direction of our school. Oof. I'm just reading this. It's the comments now. The commentary. It's button too. Like for the first time. The closer the school we go, the more people will see. Lots are going to study again. We're on our way just like years ago. It's awesome to feel that again. Even though the new trimester begins, the ambience in the school is calm and smooth. Well, there's no reason to complain. It's better than everyone running through and screaming. Sayori, what's your class?
12B. Yours?
Damn. Mine's 12A.
Oh, seriously? Did you change your class?
Well, it's not my fault. All classes were restructured and mixed a couple years ago. I don't really know why.
Well, maybe the administration decided to restructure the classes according to the ratings and skills of students.
That's a lot of big-brained words. I didn't know she was on brain time. Oh my. Well, sounds right, but I don't think so. Then why are excellent students thrown in different classes?
Maybe to lead others by example?
Wow. I think you know more about this school than I do. Even though you haven't been here for 8 years.
Haha. It's just because I went through the restructure for 3 times already.
Well, that makes sense. Oh, here's your classroom. You both stop near the front door with the label 12B on it. The lesson will start in a minute. I've got to hurry to my classroom.
Okay, Curly, just tell me where it is.
I point toward the neighboring classroom on the other side of the hall. Over there. Don't worry, we'll find each other after lessons.
Fine, Curly. See you later then. Good luck.
Good luck, Sayori. Sayori smiles from ear to ear and nods. Aw, look at that happy smile. Then she enters the classroom. Despite her age, she still seems to be childlike. Well, who am I to condemn her? I don't even know what to conceal that I like it. I don't know what I just said. No shot. The bell rings. The sound of it makes me get my thoughts and finally get to class. I should think less but better. I run in my classroom and awkwardly greet the teacher and my classmates and look for a free place. As expected, only one place is free. Right near a new girl. I come sit in the place and sit. Natsuki! So am I a freshman? This was interesting. She is sitting with crossed arms looking at me with a strange expression. I don't remember her. She must be a newcomer. I don't know what her stare means. Hi. She looks away. Is she displeased to have company with me?
Hi.
Sorry, are you alright? The girl keeps her silent face and her face says that something's exactly wrong. Yep, she is discomforted by my presence.
Yes, I'm fine. Why did he ask?
Well, that's interesting. Well, I just feel that I'm irritating you. Suddenly, she looks at me again.
Why are you so strange? Sitting there and saying such dumb things?
Did I? She looks a bit mad, but something tells me it's more to it. I have a feeling that she's not mad but nervous. And why shouldn't a stranger be nervous? She sat near and started asking questions all of a sudden.
Gosh, that's annoying. Why did he even need from me?
This time the tone of her voice seemed a little bit calmer than before. Or am I imagining things? I have to show that I didn't want to cause any discomfort. I'm sorry. I was just trying to be affable because she must be a newcomer. I just didn't know how to start off friendly. Sorry for that. I'll sit away next lesson if you want. She looks away again. Yeah, it seems that I was right. She's nervous because she's new here. I better buzz off for now. The first lesson is over. As usual, I feel nothing special after it. Lessons are always the same. Just teachers talk about different things every time. Some students stand up and leave to the classroom for break, while others just stayed in their places. I yawn, covering my mouth with a hand, and then lean in the chair and recline a little bit. Gosh, I truly need some hot springs to relax. I close my eyes. Why do I want to sleep again? 6 sleeping hours aren't enough for me? Why do I even ask? It even sounds wrong.
Hey, Hanate, Curly.
Someone called me by my first name, my full name. Oh! She's standing right near my desk now. Her eyes still focused on the floor. What's this about? Yes? She finally looks at me.
I am sorry. I was kind of mean before. I didn't even think before I was singing. this really was rude of me. I just feel strange at the first day here, you know. Sometimes that has a bad effect on me. Just don't think I'm trying to fawn or something like that. It's just an apology.
She looks nervous. I straighten up. Apologies accepted. Don't worry, it's fine. I'm sure you will get used to everything here soon.
Well, thank you, I guess.
I stand up leaning my hand on the desk. Only now that I notice that she's small. Really? She's like 5 foot or near that. Who cares? May I ask you? I try to make my voice calm and laid back as possible.
Yeah, sure.
Even 2 questions. How did you know my name? And if you know mine, why don't you tell me yours? Suddenly her face changes to a confident smile.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Does she feel better now?
It's not difficult to explain at all. Before you entered the classroom, the teacher did a roll call. The only one absent here was you, Hanate Curly. Very simple deduction, you know.
Well, you're right, I guess, but please stop calling me that. Just Curly if you don't mind. And what's your name then?
Heh. Natsuki. Shidesu Natsuki.
Sounded like James Bond. Like Bond. James Bond. Maybe she said it that way on purpose. Sounded cool though. So, welcome to the school, Natsuki.
Yeah, thank you.
Natsuki looks much friendlier than before. The first doubtful impression is totally destroyed. Oh,
Here comes the next class.
yeah. Time to toggle the brain on. Even if I don't really want to aim it that much. These hours were long, but the classes are finally over. It's lunchtime. One by one, students leave the room. I stand up lazily, stretching, and put all the stuff in my bag.
Hey, Curly.
Yeah?
Is it lunchtime now?
Yeah.
I just don't remember the cafeterias.
She looks slightly confused. Well, it's usually awkward to ask about things the others don't know. But it's not about the newcomers. Relax. The cafeteria is just straight under us. But honestly, I do not recommend going there.
Really? Why's that?
Well, it's always noisy and sultry there. And it's difficult to find a place to sit. That's why I usually take a lunchbox and eat on the roof. If you can do that, you better bring a lunchbox next time. Oh, wait, yeah. Well then,
I'm a lucky one. I also have my own lunchbox.
oh, that gives you a bonus. You can have lunch in quiet.
Yeah, sounds good.
So I think, whoa. Suddenly the door rapidly opened as the FBI couldn't wait for you to open up.
Hey!
Oh my gosh. No shot. Not the Naruto music. I'm having flashbacks. No. Oh, I love this like soundtrack so much.
It's so difficult to wade through the crowd of hungry students here.
Both Natsuki and I are startled by Sayori's sudden emergence, but she looks even cooler than we are. Her face is red and her fur is all sweaty, and her blazer's unbuttoned, and her shirt looks crumpled. Sayori, what happened? That is true. You look like you wrestled the uniform or something.
I just told you, I was breaking through the crowd.
Damn, that sounds like hell. I take a pack of wet wipes out of my bag and I put it on the desk. Here, chill out a bit. Sayori starts wiping her face.
It's so cold. Is there a little fridge in there?
No, but I'd like to know myself why it's so cold. No, really, how did it manage to stay cold in my bag? Sayori keeps wiping her face.
Well, if you wait a little bit, if you wait for a bit, it becomes pleasant.
After finishing, Sayori swiftly throws the wipes in the rubbish bin in the corner of the room. Wow, that was good.
Yeah, I know.
Then Sayori buttons up her blazer. Honestly,
it felt more comfortable with it unbuttoned.
well, at least now you know you. Well, at least now you don't look like you were fighting someone.
Well, sometimes kicking someone's butt isn't that bad.
Oh, who was that? Only now she noticed Natsuki. Sayori whistled.
Is she your girlfriend? That's cool. Why didn't you tell me earlier? I am not his girlfriend! I'm new here, and I've entered only today. There's no way to become a couple so fast. Even if we were there, I wouldn't do it. Oh, really? Sorry. Just the fact you two stayed alone in the empty classroom made me think about that.
Someone give at least one argument that will make Sayori wrong. The other students had already left the classroom before she answered. I decided to defuse the situation. So adorable. No, Sayori, we're not a couple. Natsuki's a newcomer and joined us only today. I just tried to help her out, getting used to everything here, more or less.
I see. Do you mind if I help too?
No, I think it's alright. Sayori turns to Natsuki.
I am sorry for my theory making you feel uncomfortable. I hope you're not mad at me.
Natsuki exhales.
Fine. It was even a bit funny. I admit it.
The situation gets better even faster than I thought. No shot. Why was that perfectly timed? I just need a sip of agua. Getting back to it. Just as I thought, the lunch is going to be on the roof. Sayo always had preferred to use lunch boxes, and this time isn't an exception. There are not many people on the roof, so we have no difficulties finding a spot.
Thanks for the food.
Itadakimasu. The lunch begins. I'm eating and listening to Sayori and Natsuki's conversation without taking a part.
So, what do you think about your first day here? Well, it's good enough. I expected that it was going to be much worse, but if you forget about the prejudice, it is fine.
Sayori, what about you? How's your first day?
Pretty nice. I even met some familiar faces. Well, it's a bit strange to say, but they recognize me by my bow. Isn't it funny?
It should be a very spectacular detail then.
Well, I think everyone has a spectacular detail. It can be in appearance or in soul or in the brain. Everyone's unique, actually.
Agreed. This day goes really well for me. Plus, a pleasant company of girls? I'd be a liar if I said I didn't dislike it. Finally, lunch is over. Time to go home. At least for me, because I don't have any business after school to deal with. Only if I need to go buy something.
Hey, Curly.
Hey, Sayori.
I forgot to warn you.
What?
I have to go to this little meeting at school now.
Oh, fine. Do you need help?
It's pleasant that you suggested, but no need. There isn't going to be something I need help with. Thank you anyway.
You're welcome, Sayori. Sayori smiles warmly.
What about you, Curly? What are you going to do now?
I don't know. I have nothing to do. Maybe I'll just go home. Actually, my life's a bit monotonous and boring, so I hope things will change soon.
They will. Trust me. Fine. After her, Curly.
Okay, Sayori. Good luck.
Thank you.
She grabs her bag and abruptly wears it on her shoulder. Suddenly, something flies out of her bag and falls on the floor. But Sayori's already running away. Wait, Sayori! Sayori stops and looks back. You dropped something? I picked that thing up and... oh. It's a memory stick.
What is it, Curly? Oh, it's...
Take it and close your bag. Sayori, until you lose something else.
Okay, I will. Thank you. See you.
Sayori puts the memory stick in her bag and closes it. Then she quickly runs away. Wow, she really is in a hurry. Interesting. What was on that stick? I look at Natsuki. Yeah, that looked kind of suspicious. She's sitting leaning back with her eyes closed. Is she napping? I quietly sit. Hey, Natsuki. She opened her eyes looking very sleepily.
Yes?
Wake up. I'm sure this is not the best place to sleep, okay? Natsuki yawns.
Fine. I haven't slept enough tonight.
I understand. Maybe you better go home if you want to sleep. Or is there somewhere else, something you have to do after school?
No, there's not.
Good for you. You really need the rest. Natsuki stands up and stretches. Then she takes her bag and shakes her head.
Damn, I really need to drink something cold.
This won't be a problem, actually. Natsuki looks at me.
Really?
If you didn't notice, there were vending machines on each floor. We can go buy some iced tea and soda if you want or whatever.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Let's go. I'll show where they are. I grab my bag and hang it on my shoulder. Then we enter the school again. I lead Natsuki to one of the vending machines. Here, go on.
Oh, thank you.
Natsuki inserts a banknote in the machine and writes a code. A machine gives a bottle of green iced tea. Natsuki takes the bottle and opens it and takes it in a second. Wow. She must be stronger than she seems to be. It usually takes me some time to pop these bottles. She takes a sip and exhales.
Well, of course they haven't removed my wish to sleep totally. But I feel much better now.
Natsuki looks at me like she has drunk a triple espresso, not iced tea. Is it actually invigorating?
Well, not that much. But it better look persuasive, didn't it?
Well, for a second I believed it. So, yes. Natsuki smiles confidently. She begins to be a very versatile person. So, how do you feel now? Enough energy to reach home?
Enough, I think. Thanks for the help.
At your service. Both Natsuki and I left the school. Natsuki walks silently. Looks like she's trying to avoid making eye contact with me. I don't know exactly, but something gives me a clue that she isn't really embarrassed. Or maybe I'm just infected with cliches. Gosh, I really should make a visible border between reality and fiction. But then, life's gonna be gray. Screw it. Nobody should remove entertaining things from life. Second this for... I mean, true, but still. You live once. You absolutely live only once. So sometimes, let's overthink a little bit. Otherwise, it'll be even worse than living totally alone. I'm thinking it again. Will the subject ever leave me alone?
Well, I guess it's goodbye for now. I see where you go. I need to go another direction.
Oh, is that so? Natsuki nods. Alrighty then. See you at school tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
Bye.
Bye, Curly.
Natsuki turns around and goes to the other side. I continue my way home. Oh my. I go to the closet and change my uniform into my usual suit. After this, I sit on my bed and take my school bag and begin to sort out my stuff. Simultaneously, I remember about Sayori. It's been about 40 minutes since we split at school. I want to call her. Right after finishing my bag, I take the phone. Good. That we have each other's phone number this morning. I begin to call her. I'm waiting. The call is answered.
Hi, Curly.
Hi, Sayori. What's up?
Everything's fine. What about you?
Nice. I'm home already.
How's your meeting?
Oh, how's your meeting at school?
Fine. It's still going, but it'll soon be over when I go home.
You want to come to mine today?
Do you invite me?
You hear some excitement here in her voice. Of course, if you're not against it. After all, I was your guest. Now it's my turn.
I'd never be against it. I'll come around 6, okay?
Deal. See you.
See you, Curly.
The phone call's over. Well, if Sayori's gonna come over here, it'd be best for me to clean up. Then I should go buy some snacks. It's the least I can do. Less than an hour later. Finally. Maybe differences are not so visible, but actually it's always better than before. I bet no one will like it. Even I didn't like it. Just had no motivation to clean it. Anyway, I have to hurry to the shop. I take my money, wear my headphones, and go outside. On my way to the shop goes without any adventures. Not difficult to collect snacks for such a little party. But I'm looking for cinnamon buns, Sayori's favorite. Luckily, they're here. Is she still a sweet tooth? I guess we'll see. The background is nice. At the end of my shopping, I have 2 bags of snacks. I think there are people who will kill me for them. No matter what their purpose is, to take all the snacks or to punish me by buying all the junk food, tasty but not healthy at all. Well, I don't think anyone would be happy having only healthy food at a party. Or is this possible? Whatever. I exit the store. It's a bit surprising that it's getting dark already. I check the time on my phone. 17:36. Not so late, actually. But the streetlights are already switching on. Anyway, I have to go. 6 p.m. is not so far. I walk down the street carrying 2 bags with tasty foods. So quiet. Nobody around except that guy under the streetlight. I stop to take a heavier bag and the other one and just keep going. I keep walking, enjoying the cool fresh air. Rob's here?
Yeah.
Okay. Wanna come in, bro, for the stream, bro? Got the face cam on too, bro. Come say what's up to the stream, Brody.
What's up, stream?
Say what's up to the
What's
camera,
going
bro.
on?
So this is my Brody, the homie, the one and only gamer DJ. another streamer, musician, videographer, and photographer, and one of my best friends in the whole wide world. Psycho said, "Hey,
What's up? What's up? What's up?
if you like content like Rocket League, this the guy for sure." What are you, Champ 3 now?
Yeah, pretty much.
Champ 3. Working on Grand Champ. It's on the way. Just like the album. Okay, let me stop.
Anyway.
Damn, why's my bag so heavy? I didn't put any brakes in there, did I? I stopped once more to swap the bags in my hand. Then I look around. Look at this background. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Come look at the details of this background, bro. Look at the little pixels moving on top of that. Then the background is so like, you just see the mysterious dude. And then the light. A little cliche, don't get me wrong. But the movement of the background is making it a little bit alive. Oh my, I fuck with this. The guy again. Okay, music's fading. Why is he staring at me? Even at this distance. I see that his eyes are focused on me. This is weird. Suddenly he turns away and rapidly moves. Then he jumps over the fence and then disappears. What? Did he? Follow me? What should I do? That is cool. It has a cool animation. Oh, yes. It was. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, dude. What should I do? So I just found out there's somebody following me. Mm-hmm. Should I keep going or should I check shit out? Me personally,
Check
if I was
what, though?
like, see what's going on, bro.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna have to say keep going. You're just gonna have to keep going.
Bro,
like,
I'll just say, if there's a way to stay paranoid, that's exactly what I would do. I'm gonna keep walking. Clenching my fist and holding the bag, I turn away. After making a deep sigh, I continue my way home. However, I keep looking at my back every 50 seconds. I can't understand. Does my anxiety have a reason to be, or am I just imposing myself with sociophobia? Thinking about it and continuing my look around, I don't realize how fast I reached my home. After entering the house, I feel a bit calmer. Let me just understand what happened. And something strange actually happened. Maybe I just met a stranger and fan of parkour and decided to jump over the fence. I don't know. The doorbell rings. Somebody came. Put bags on the table and returned to the door. Who's there?
It's me.
Gosh, just Sayori. I gently opened the door.
Hi, Curly.
I calmly exhale. Hey, Sayori, glad to see you.
Me too. Eh?
Suddenly she began staring at me. What's wrong? Is something on my face?
Yes, sweat.
Only after her words I noticed. My whole face was covered in sweat. Just like as if I was running. But I didn't. Was I so nervous?
Curly, are you alright?
Sayori's face became serious. I don't know how she'd react to this story. I'm not even sure about it myself. What if it makes no sense at all and I'm just being stupid? Well, nigga, we're telling the truth. Should I lie or tell the truth? I'm telling Shadi. I'm gonna be honest. I felt like somebody was watching me.
Yeah, tell her the truth, yeah. Go ahead.
Let's see. Let's save it just in case. We're having saves for all of these. Hopefully we just make it to the end. Even if it sounds absurd, I don't want to tell her lies. After taking a deep breath, I cross my hands on my chest. Well, that may sound strange, so don't judge me harshly. I told Sayori everything. While talking, I feel absolutely stupid. Kill me, please. When I finished my story, Sayori looked surprised, as I expected. If you think now that I'm brainless, I could totally understand you.
Well, actually, are you sure that he was following you?
Well, when I saw him behind at first, I didn't think about it, but I saw him again soon. When I stopped and I saw my bags, he decided to run away when I started looking at him. Honestly, not too sure. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Do you believe me?
Yes, I do. I'm just trying to understand it too. Well, doing it by imagination is a bit problematic.
Yeah, right. Should we forget about it for a while?
Yeah, better to forget now. But you can be sure, if you're in danger, I'll do everything I can to save you.
I know she isn't joking. Her face confirms it. Well, I guess I'm in safe then.
No doubts.
Her confidence is infectious. Despite being a child in her soul, she has become more mature. Inspiring, even. We were hanging out until late, eating snacks, playing games, and just watching TV. Closer to midnight, Sayori falls asleep on my bed. Just like in the good old days. I go to bed right after, feeling fresher than after waking up. It's amazing not to be alone anymore. No shot. Curly. I know you hear me. The fuck is going on? They are. Who? Who are you talking about? Curly. Everyone is lying. Liar. Curly. The loud voice makes me wake up. My head goes dizzy. What the? Curly, wake up, damn it! What's going on? Intruders! Conforming Sayori's words, someone keeps beating the door. What the hell? Who would need to break into lone recluse's home? Suddenly, Sayori wakes up and started moving. She jumps in, breaks the door with her legs. To my absolute shock, the door flies off its hinges. I hear someone falling down the stairs and muffled screams and swears. Sorry, how the fuck did you? No time for questions. Let's get the hell out of here. Suddenly, Sayori grabs me and pulls me closer to herself. Whoa. In the next second, I realize I'm lying on her hands like a baby. Sayori starts moving to the window. Bro, no cap, dude. I'm being manhandled by Sayori right now. Bro, I'm confused. Let's have to take a sip of water. The water. So goated.
The water collection is crazy.
In the second, I realized that I'm lying in her hands like a baby. Sayori started moving closer to the window. Hey, what are you? What the? Sayori jumps out the window, holding me in her hands. After landing on her lawn, she looks around like if this from the second floor was just weight in her hands of nothing.
Here!
Sayori throws me over the fence, making me stand on my legs and then jumps over itself. She directs me to the motorbike standing right near the entrance to my house.
Get on it!
Then she sits on it and starts the engine. Without doubting any of her actions, after she did a minute ago, I sit on the bike and right behind Sayori.
Hold tightly!
I obediently grab Sayori's waist and right in the moment that the motorbike takes off and rapidly drives down the street with a deafening roar of the engine. Oh my gosh, this bike is moving, bro. I keep tightly holding Sayori from behind, feeling like I'm gonna fall. Suddenly I notice the light of a rearview mirror. I look behind and see the headlights following us. My eyes get used to the light. I see two other motorbikes. Sayori, they're following!
I know, wait!
Sayori bends over, putting her head right behind the bike's windshield.
Keep your head as low as possible!
Bro, she knows, bro. She knows the secrets to riding the bike. Suddenly, oh my gosh, look at the background. It's so creative. Suddenly, we're out of the neighborhood with the narrow streetlights and the wide road. Sayori directs the bike in the straight, long highway, then looks at me.
Grab the steering grips!
What do you...
Do it!
Sayori's persistence overcomes my unconfidence. I grab the motorcycle steering grips and then I hold them as tight as I can. In the next second, Sayori grabs my shoulder by directing her hands behind me and puts her legs on the biker's seat.
Please hold with all your strength, Curly!
My fists clench on the grips. Hey! Suddenly, Sayori jumps over me. My heart skipping nearly 100 beats in this moment. But before I can come understand, Sayori already sat behind me, moving closer to the windshield and the steering. She swapped places with me during the ride.
Stop looking at me, watch the road!
Sayori's scream made me return to reality. Luckily, the wide road is empty. Understood! Deciding to obey Sayori's every order, I place my feet on the foot bars and keep on the bike's straight movement. Sayori tightly grabbed me from behind, leaning on my back. Damn, her grip is strange. It's a stranglehold. I can barely breathe. The headlights turn in the rearview mirror and are still visible. The chasers don't seem to end that pursuit easily. I look at Sayori through the mirror. I don't think they're gonna retreat.
I'll make them!
Sayori slightly moves behind me, trying to make something out of somewhere. I can't see. In a second, I notice her holding her hand behind. Whoa.
What the fuck?
The deafening sound of a gunshot made me flinch. After a detailed look in the mirror, I finally see it. Sayori is holding a gun.
She's strapped.
No cap, bro. Do you want to see this gameplay?
I'm watching it, bro.
Oh, you?
Yeah.
No shot. The amount of questions grows every minute, and yet I can't ask any of them right now. Suddenly, Sayori's legs wrapped around my waist. More, I feel her painful grip on my left shoulder.
I hope you don't mind.
No, do what you must. This answer came out of my head, out my mouth itself. I wasn't even thinking about it.
Oh my god.
Holding me with nearly all her limbs, Sayori used a spare hand to shoot behind.
Strafe to the sides. They're gonna fire back.
No, bro, she is literally double Agent Zero.
No, for real.
I begin slightly turning the steer left and right. The bike bends from side to side, making me the ride very risky. The fear in my chest starts growing. I'm supposed to strafe on the motorcycle, riding it the first time ever, and being at gunpoint. Just fucking awesome. Sayori keeps covering us by shooting back.
Ha! Got one of them.
I look back. One of them's headlight swiftly disappears far behind. I guess that one lost control and fell off. The second one is still in pursuit. Are you gonna get rid of that last one?
He will swallow the dirt.
The aggressive tone of Sayori's voice is something I thought I'd never hear. I focus on the road again. At this moment, Sayori starts shooting them again. Now, instead of single shots, she was wasting full packs of ammo in several seconds. The river embankment onward. I noticed the fence separating the sidewalk from the river.
Hit the brakes. Go left.
Sayori's voice screams straightly, lifting my ear. I suddenly lose my concentration. Which lever's for the brakes?
The right one.
After Sayori replies, I rapidly pinch the brake lever. The motorcycle's tires start squealing in tension. Making the maximum effort to stay on the wheels, I turn the bike left.
Stop!
I hit the brakes even harder, making the motorcycle abruptly stop. The inertia throws us out the saddle. I fall on the ground, hitting my knee and palms.
Get up, he's coming close.
I raise my head to hear upcoming engine roar and see the headlight. The chaser is right after the corner. Time starts moving slowly. I see Sayori returning to the side of the chaser. The world seems to slow down when the chaser on the bike finally appears. Yo! She is on demon time! In the same moment, Sayori raises up her hand. Her finger slowly starts pulling the trigger. 100 milliseconds. 200 milliseconds. 3. Bink! The gunshot. 400 milliseconds. Bink! Another gunshot. Another gunshot! Explosion! The motorbike blasts off. The chaser is thrown straight into the river. Meanwhile, the burning debris of his bike flies above my head. This seems to be longer than I expected, and probably the coolest shit I've seen in my motherfucking life. When the noise finally disappears, and the only sound I hear is the quiet chirping of our motorcycle, and I decide to look at Sayori. She drops the handgun on the ground with a tired expression. I slowly stand up. Sayori comes closer to me.
Are you alright?
Could be much worse.
I'm so sorry for endangering your life.
What do you mean? Where exactly is it your fault? Suddenly, Sayori's face became more serious. She doesn't even answer my question.
Okay, Sayori, no time. Okay, Sayori, no time for being sentimental right now. Curly, for your safety, I need you to follow my instructions. I'll tell you what this is all about when we get to the safe place. We're good?
Yes, ma'am. I don't think I have the right to ask excessive questions or argue with the girl who's used... Yo, low-key, in the beginning, she popped out her house like fucking dead as water and said, "Who are you?" Like, yo, I'm not gonna lie. Sayori's been her for a minute, no cap. Like, since we started this bitch.
There it is.
What's up, bro?
What's up, what?
Wanna say what's up to the stream, bro?
Yeah, I'll say what's up to the stream.
The camera's on too, bro, so they can see everything you're doing, bro. So everything you're doing right now is recorded with your face in it. So think wisely.
Annoying.
Bro.
Oh my, not in the background. Clip it.
No shot.
Clip it.
I would've. Nah, bro. I'm gonna show him the reel I sent you, bro. The edit, bro.
Hey, bro. Let's go hoop.
No.
Rap.
That's my little brother.
Let's go hoop.
He's a basketball player. But as I continue,
Joey.
Great. I'm sorry for being so rude and direct. It's the professional habit. I hope you understand that I just want to help you.
I still don't understand what's going on, so I'll just wait until you explain. After you get us to a safe place, of course.
You learn quickly, Curly. I like it.
Let me make a phone call and we'll be safe soon.
Sayori starts walking down the street. I follow her. Soon I see a phone booth in the distance. Sayori walks straight there and enters. From outside the booth, I notice that she opens the phone and pushes some strange numbers. I come closer to listen. We're sorry, but the number you've typed doesn't exist. Give me the connection. Name a code. Epsilon, Zeta, 0, Lambda, 1, 1. Connecting. Listening. The female robot changed to a normal female voice. Kawamura, Sayori here. I need an evac.
Sayori, what happened?
We've been compromised. They found me. Plus, my friend became a civilian witness.
Understood. Any residual information on any victims' injuries?
Nothing.
Alright, stay in your location. The vehicle will be here to take you. Try not to get in trouble any showdowns. Out.
Sayori puts the phone and the handset back on the place and gets out of the booth. All the seriousness on her face makes her look like another person. Sayori, I don't think you need to keep frowning. Just relax at least for now. Let's stay here. I slowly sit on the ground leaning against the wall.
You're right.
Sayori slowly sits down right next to me.
You know, the life of a secret agent rarely gives you a reason to smile and relax. I'm glad that I can have some freedom when you're nearby.
Well, you're very welcome. You just said secret agent.
Well, actually, junior secret agent. As the daughter of the agents, I was supposed to learn many things about their job. I can't say that I had a choice, honestly.
No shot, you were. She's an agent.
What's done is done.
007.
She's 00 Sayori, no cap.
00 Sayori.
00 Sayori in the chat. 00 Sayori. That is the name of this like game. 00 Sayori. I'm gonna change like my freaking title to 00 Sayori. Your parents are agents.
Yep.
So, could it mean?
I'm really sorry, Curly. The time when my parents left, I didn't even tell me anything. They just said we were going to leave. They didn't let me say goodbye to you.
This is strange.
What was
the reason? They explained it as pertaining to an urgent situation. He moved to the U.S. He had some business to deal with in the States. Yes. And they didn't contact with me. Yes, they said somehow it'd make trouble to me.
Mean what?
That your parents' sudden decision to leave 8 years ago. Was their job their issue? Sayori slowly nods.
You're right. My dad felt guilty for me for my ages. He blamed himself for breaking my calm childhood. And yet, I can't blame him. Their job is a great and risky responsibility, and yet they decided not to leave me alone. And please, Curly, don't be mad at me for not telling you all this truth before. I wasn't ready for such events.
You don't have to say sorry. It's usually better for civilians to know nothing about the secret forces, I think. But then, what's your true purpose in Japan?
Honestly, me and my team arrived here just to base here in passive mode. Mostly, we all hope that nothing bad waits for us here, and we just live some calm days here. I wasn't lying when I said I was going to study here at school. Well, now, I see the peaceful life will stay in our dreams.
Am I the reason for it?
Of course not! These guys who broke in your house. I'll tell you more about them when we get into safety, alright?
Sure. So you said you had a team?
Yes, team of juniors, the children agent couples.
And what's your role in the team?
I'm an operative agent. My job is on the field work, if you understand.
Well, not really.
I'm the first to complete missions like infiltration with different purposes. Stealth, theft, elimination.
Sayori sadly sighs.
Honestly, I feel this work destroys me. I feel that I'm losing a feeling of empathy. I don't even hesitate to point a gun and shoot a living being. I'm considered a monster,
Sawyer's face becomes gloomy. I think you're wrong. Those words come out of nowhere. I have a feeling that my subconscious just does exist ahead of me. Sawyer looks at me with a silent question in her eyes. I mean, how can you say you lack human empathy after what you did? You risked your life to protect me. And how fast you came up with these decisions, like swapping our places or exploding that guy's bike? You were just awesome. What's going on, Psychono? What's the theory? No cap. I was thinking that too. Immediately. Natsuki most likely is probably going to be an operative. I think the whole literature club probably going to be. You were just awesome. And personally, I think you should have no empathy for bad guys. A leopard cannot change its spots. So they'll stay bad forever. And you will stay Sayori. The one I know and have always known all my life. The shining girl who doesn't cry and always does her best to help everyone. Sayori remains silent. And yet I notice the modest smile appearing on her face. She closes her eyes and puts her head on my shoulder.
Thank you.
And then Sayori starts to sniffle sleepily. Is she asleep now? Sayori? She just lazily mumbles in reply. I should not disturb her. She hasn't had a normal sleep since her arrival into the town. Instead of sleeping, she had to save me from bullets. Sleeping is the least that she deserves right now. As she spent some time waiting for that place in the vehicle Sayori called for. While we were waiting, Sayori fell into a deep sleep. I can't even imagine how tired she is. Yeah, it's probably not good. Soon, a dark car stops near us. The front door opens the car. A silhouette of a driver gets out and comes closer into the street light. No shot! Oh my gosh. Why is Natsuki, like, wearing some a fire fit? I'm not gonna lie to you. A tall girl with long violet hair appears in front of me, looking at Sayori sleeping. She remains silent as if she's in deep thought. Hi?
Oh, yeah, hi. I'm very sorry for my impoliteness. I just happen to be a bit sleepy and I haven't woken my brain up.
Oh, please, don't apologize. I suspect that you were forced to wake up and come get us. So I'm actually gonna say sorry.
That's very kind of you. Alright. Let's try again, but first, I would like to put Sayori in the back seat. I think it's a better place to sleep than on the sidewalk.
Yeah, I think you're right.
We gently put
Oh, no shot. We gently put Sayori in the back seat. She lies in a convenient pose and mumbles and keeps sleeping. The girl quietly closes the door and then looks at me.
I'm still sorry for not even saying hello to you. I hope you don't mind if we pretend we just met each other.
Sure, no problem.
Nice, thank you.
The quiet girl exhales. She seems to be very nervous inside and yet so calm on the outside.
Hello. You must be Sayori's friend.
Hello. Yes, and you're right. My name's Curly.
Pleased to meet you, Curly. My name is Yuri. Sayori and I work together.
Nice to meet you too, Yuri. Thanks for coming to pick us up.
Oh, it's nothing. Just doing my job. Oh, and I guess I should leave this place already. I'm sure the police will arrive here soon. If they get us as witnesses, we won't be able to sleep for the next 2 nights.
Sounds hopeless. Yuri quietly laughs and covering her mouth with her hand.
You're right, it does. Get into the car. I'll bring you guys to safety.
Yuri goes inside the car and drives. Deciding to leave all the free space behind for Sayori to get in the car, I sit in the passenger seat. In a minute, we leave that ill-fated place and calmly drive down the street. Yuri seems to not be so tense now, driving the car and quietly tapping the steering wheel with her fingers. So, where are we going?
Our team's headquarters. Frankly, it's just a house that belongs to our leader. But it's safe and comfortable. Place for all our heads to need.
Won't that be a problem for your team? When I imagine being you, it kind of feels unpleasant to handle with a civilian.
You are very harsh to yourself.
I'm thinking that too.
After all, protecting civilians is our responsibility. But you know, since I have an order to pick both Larry and you may be important. And if you are...
No, I'm doing her voice wrong. And if you are, then your assistance may be very helpful for us. Important? Assistance? But what type of assistance can I offer to be Secret Service people like y'all? Honestly, I don't know if it's myself. I don't even know exactly what happened tonight. But, as I understand, Sayori was an initiative to take you with us. Is that so? Yuri seems to be so anxious. I can swear that I notice her hands trembling. Am I being too impolite to her? Or is she just can't get her words out? I try to soften my voice a little bit. Yeah, you're right. And as long as you think so, this must be an important detail. Is it?
Well,
Yuri takes a deep breath and looks at me again.
yes, I consider it as an important detail.
Yuri's voice now trembles less than before. Did I do it right?
I've known Sayori for a long time. To know one detail about her character is she's very selective in her trusting people. If she trusts you and decides to let us bring you to our headquarters, you must be a reliable person. Thus, I dare to assume that you may know something significant, or at least be significant in some way. But still, all these are my thoughts, because I don't know what happened yet. Should I tell you? Won't it be more convenient for you to tell everything at the general meeting of the full team? I just don't really want to distrain you by telling everything and then repeating it to others.
Oh, don't worry about it too much. There's not much to tell anyway. It won't be too difficult for me to repeat. Yuri looks a bit lost in her thought. The intrusive thoughts are pressuring her to keep coming to mind. Or am I imagining things?
So, if you insist. I don't want to admit it, but I'm really curious. So please, tell me what happened if you don't mind.
Sure, no problem. I'll tell you about what happened during the last 24 hours in a nutshell. Starting from Sayori's arrival to the ending of the night pursuit. After I finish my story, Yuri looks at me with an immersion in analyzing it. After a couple of minutes, she looks at me again.
You said that Sayori mentioned some sort of compromising?
Yeah, I remember her saying that she was like, we've been getting compromised. Do you know what that's supposed to mean?
I do, but I can't tell you yet. I believe that Sayori also wanted to tell you something after the arrival at the safe place, didn't she?
Wow, how'd you know?
It's a usual procedure. Before we allow to uncover the details to you, you should have a conversation with the team lead. Don't worry, I'm sure your conversation with her will be good. But before it, I cannot tell you more than you know now.
It's fine. I don't mean to threaten your secrets or something.
Do what you must.
Yuri quietly breathes. Then barely visible smile appears on her face.
Let me ask you a question, Curly. Do you trust us?
That's sudden. I don't know. I trust Sayori because I've known her for ages. I'm not sure about the others, but honestly, you seem to be sincere. Where did the last phrase come from? Yuri immediately looks away.
Do you really think so?
Well, yeah, but did I say something wrong?
No, I didn't mean that. It's just kind of unexpected.
I see confusion on Yuri's face. I need to switch her attention from what I said. Yuri, why did you ask me about trust? Yuri suddenly looks up.
Well, actually, let's say I want to check you.
Check me?
Yes. It seems that you do not trust anyone here except Sayori. And this is absolutely right. Trusting someone you meet for the first time is very childish, at least. So your doubt is mostly justified. But what is all that for? I just want to give you a little hint.
A hint?
Yes. When you talk to the leader, you must demonstrate your doubt about trusting. Just try to act more confident. Then your dialogue with her will just kind of go like clockwork, I assure you.
Well, I do not feel unconfident. I just try to be softer, let Yuri feel easier while talking to me. But I don't think she needs to know it. I'm sure she feels guilty if I tell her. You're telling me I should just show my mistrust?
Correct. I know this sounds strange, but I suspect that you would show mistrust anyway. So just consider that as a hint to act more confidently. And I remember, I said nothing.
Well, thank you, I guess. I will try. Yuri quietly nods and keeps driving. A strange feeling of being a kid again. It's very strange. The rest of the drive, I stay silent, analyzing the event for the last 24 hours. I remember my audio diary, full of complaints about my boring life. If the higher power exists, it must already be tired of my day-to-day nagging. And one day, my life turned upside down 2 times. First, Sayori's return, and then tonight's events. It's gotta be Destiny's gift or a punishment. Well, counting the fact that Sayori and I are still alive, I think it's not that bad. But the feeling of being involved into something big and very entangled doesn't want to leave me. What's next? Who cares? Let's just wait and see what else is waiting for me. I mostly don't care about what happens next. Most of the possible variations are better than my great routine. Come what may. Soon the car stops at a quiet street, and the only street light glowing inside the distance. The garage door slowly opens in front of the car. Yuri slowly drives inside the car. The door closes, and the lights switch on. The garage is small but very cozy. It looks like a dream from someone who has a favorite car and wants a comfortable place for it. Yuri turns off the engine and gets out the car and looks at me. Welcome to our headquarters. Thank you. I take a look at the back seat. Sayori keeps sleeping with a smile on her face. I think we should put her on the bed. Yeah, that would probably be nice. Yuri and I gently take Sayori in our hands. Lead the way. After crossing rooms, we finally bring Sayori to the bedroom. We quietly put her in the bed. Sayori slowly turns her on the other side and curls up. She'll be alright. Leave her be. She deserves her rest. I think it's time for you to meet the leader. Yeah, I'm really interested. Giving me a silent sign, Yuri walks out the room and goes down the hall and straight to the big bookshelf. Big book? What? She slowly puts her hand among the books. I hear a sound of the switch click. The bookshelf starts slowly moving right. An empty little space appears behind it. Get in. Both Yuri and I take a step inside. The bookshelf returns to its place and behind us, leaving us in total darkness. Careful. We're moving down now. Confirming Yuri's words, the platform under our souls suddenly shakes and starts moving down slowly. Is this an elevator? Yes. Kind of. I'm giving them like super secret agent voices now, when they're like super secret agent mode. In several seconds, the elevator drops. The door opens in front of me, revealing the astonishing sight. Oh my. Bro, do you see this? Look at this PC setup, bro. Come here.
Is he right here?
Bro, do you see the setup, dude?
I do. The view,
Bro, look at the motherboard. Look at the GPU, CPU, and that little printer and everything.
No, that's a whole like hacking system.
Bro, that's
Surveillance.
cracked. That's literally, I guarantee you that's Monica right now. There's no way that's not Monica. Monica's guaranteeable the leader. There's no other way. There's no other way. There's no other way. A big computer with servers. The chair in the front of the room slowly turns towards us.
Hello, welcome to my lair. You must be that one civilian that Sayori mentioned earlier. Sayori mentioned earlier, am I right?
Whoa. Yes?
I don't want to admit it, but you've got yourself into some kind of trouble. But that's true. But don't worry. As long as you're in danger, me and my team will try our best to provide your safety. In return, I want you to keep the information about us and let us know facts that may be useful. What do you think of it?
And I can't save. Hold on. Can I? Yes. I got some questions. Wait, I've got some questions to ask.
Don't hurry. Before I answer your question, you should confirm your willingness to cooperate. I'm still not sure if we can trust you. Even if counting the fact that Sayori trusts you enough to ask us to get you here, I want you to say it aloud. Say that you're ready to cooperate with us.
The mistrust. Remember what Yuri was saying earlier, bruh? She's saying don't act too trustful. What is this, a trust? Counting honesty?
Sadly, this is how it works here. Even the Secret Service are not immune to betrayals. Even the ones who led us here by example were successful mentors. They seem to be resilient friends. Could stab their teammates from yesterday in their backs. So right now, the only trust check I can give you is your word. Can I get it?
The voice remained so calm and sincere, serene. Yet I feel that person is irritated by my never-ending questions. And what if I refuse to trust you? Hear the quiet chuckle from the person in the chair.
Well, in that case, your situation is going to become very more unpleasant than now. Did you listen to what Sayori said when she was speaking on the phone?
Something about being compromised.
Exactly. It said to admit it, but my team is in danger now. And so are you. I say that you even have a great danger as a civilian. As long as I'm the leader of the Secret Service Squad, the civilian safety is also my responsibility. I respect your circumspection. I would doubt too if I were you. However, Now we should trust each other. Your benefit is safety, and our benefit is not letting the civilian become a victim. That's all I can say.
The false speakers. The feeling of unconfidence in my chest slowly starts to be replaced with some sort of anxiety. I've been chased to death tonight. Even if those agents hide something from me, it seems to be I'd rather survive in this situation. No cap. I just can imagine Monica just sitting right there. I'd rather try to survive in this situation than lie on the rails awaiting with the train and end all this. Plus, it seems that Sayori trusts the ones on this team. I trust her, or should I? Also, remember the words Yuri said during the drive.
Are you thinking?
Yeah.
It's not like we're in a hurry, but honestly speaking, I cannot wait to hear your decision. Sorry for my impatience.
No, it's fine. I don't care anymore. Come hell or high water, better than trying to do nothing. Alright, you may consider that you've convinced me. I agree to cooperate with you.
Great!
I hear some positivity in her voice.
I'm happy we decided it. Now, when we have no mistrust left, you can ask your question.
I will try
my best to answer.
Alright. What do you think What do you think of a closer acquaintance first? We don't know each other's names, and I can't even see you.
You have a point. Then please return to the upper hall and wait there. I'll come in no time.
I'm really gonna press her buttons, gang. Fine. Sure. Let's go wait for upstairs. On my way. The elevator slowly brings us up. Yuri opens the path to the back hall. And after leaving this dark room, I take a deep breath.
Phew.
Yuri looks at me with questions in her eyes. Are you okay? Yeah, but I admit, I was really nervous. I put my hand on my chest and realized my heart is pounding like crazy. But you showed no sign of being nervous or unconfident. Did she scare you? Well, that was not about her. The problem is in me. You? What do you mean? Wait. I was going to say I have issues in communication with others because of being alone for so long. And right in the next second, I remembered all the conversations I had with Yuri today and with Natsuki yesterday. I didn't feel so nervous. Or maybe it's because that official tone of dialogue that she mentioned. Well, it was not as official as it could be. However, I'm not a specialist in it, so I can't tell for sure. It's just my theory. Nah, forget it, Yuri. I think it's just I was tense by the fact that I was speaking with all the significant person, leader after all. I guess I'll get used to it someday. Not sure. You will for sure. She's not that bossy when it comes to casual situations. Actually, when she spends a lot of time in the basement with her computer, she becomes a bit more official with everyone. Just let her get out here, and you won't even recognize her.
Oh, Yuri, will you stop praising me that much?
Caught it! Oh gosh, what a fit. That's a W fit, no cap. We got Natsuki. I'm pretty sure Natsuki's gonna pop up in a second. So we got Yuri rocking out the cash, and then I just have a whole guest set watching me play the game. Not that she's part of this. That could be it too. The girl with long coral brown hair appears out of nowhere.
It's not like I hate your praise or anything like that, but you really make me blush. You don't need to be so modest.
Or, you don't need to be so modest. Do not downplay your merits. I just keep standing like a period looking at them. I've got to say something. And you are? Oh yes, let me introduce you. My bad, bro. She got me geeking. Hello. Thanks for the follow. Alright, let's get back into this. This is interesting, I'm not gonna lie. So, we're being introduced to Monica now. Monica, his name is Curly. Oh shit. I've literally, my bad. I was literally reading that like 3 times.
Glad to meet you, Kelly.
And same to you. So, this is what the leader of the Secret Service looks like.
Why are you staring at me this way? You look a bit disappointed.
No, I'm not. I just can't recognize that strict person in you. Oh, bro, I can't do her voice anymore like that. I told you that she's not usually that strict.
That's true. But I can't help myself become such a precision when it comes to something serious or official. But I assure you, I can be a normal person. And everything is safe and quiet. I'm not such a nerd.
Don't worry that much. I already believe you.
Thank you. So, you want to ask some questions? Go ahead. I'll try to give you the best possible answers.
Let's see. First thing that I want to ask is, who are the people that just try to chase us? Sayori mentioned compromising when she was talking on the phone. What does she mean by that? Who are these guys that chased us?
Let's start with the fact I don't really even know what happened tonight. Do you mind telling me?
I told you that you'll have to repeat it. Don't worry, it's not a problem for me. Once again, I retell the stories for the last 24 hours. I try to make a long story short, ignoring the details that seem to be significant. When I finish the story, Monica looks kind of puzzled. Her arms look straight through me.
I'm not quite sure, but I have a hypothesis. Once again, Sayori mentioned compromising, right?
Yeah? Due to that, I think that these pursuers may know you.
This is exactly what I thought about. They might be the ones we confronted a long time ago already. I assured that might have noticed that Sayori and started following her. It is also possible that one of them I followed you yesterday was one of them.
But why did he run away? I'm sure that I'm not much of a threat.
You're lucky that they didn't decide not to touch you.
Maybe the reason was
Maybe the reason was caution, or maybe they thought that you were a partner. I have no idea, but we should be happy that you're still fine.
Yeah, I think you're right. But at last, who are they? Some sort of old friends of yours?
That sounds so cinematic, but in context, yes. The type of friend you want to destroy you. But actually, we do not possess detailed information about them. In our database, they're mentioned as the
Halicitade group. Halicde. Halicitide. The Halley group.
I have no idea who came up with this idea.
Nah, so it wasn't. I thought I saw Yuri eyes flicker. Anyways, I had to double check. That something fell on me, or I felt like a strange gust of wind at my hand. See ya. Thanks for joining the stream. The only thing I need to know about them is that they possess information about some agents and some real strict identities.
The reason for the hostility is still unknown, but still I'm not quite sure what they have for pursuers. We should ask her when she wakes up.
Wow. I didn't expect someone who managed to cover information about themselves, even from the Secret Service, to exist. There must be something serious.
Don't worry too much. I assure that you're in safety. You're in safety while I'm the leader of this team. I know it would be much easier for you to believe if I were wearing a juggernaut armor holding a minigun. But trust me, you will be alright.
You just read my thoughts. But okay, as long as we decide to trust each other, I choose to count your words as truth.
Nice.
If these girls really protect me, I will break out of my skin if needed to return the debt. Pardon me. Just where did I get all this heroism? So what's next? See you. I know it's not very polite, but you look like someone who could study with me at school. How have you become a leader of the secret squad already?
Actually, we're not signed to a secret squad yet. We're just a team of juniors. Each member of our team has at least one parent who's an experienced agent. In my case, it's my father.
Did your parents make you become an agent?
Well, this was the written rules of the organization. The offspring of the agents have to undergo agent preparation program. And after they do, they'll have a free choice to decide if they want to continue their life as agents or break all the bonds with it.
And you chose to continue? Monica's eyes started looking aside.
Yeah, because breaking all the bonds meant also breaking communication with my father. Agents usually say goodbye to their past after they're finished with their career. They get a new name, new biography, and start a life from scratch. But it also means forgetting all their previous acquaintances and friends. I was not ready for it.
Wow. I didn't expect the story to be so dramatic. Sorry. Very sorry for asking. But Sam had to look at the floor. I didn't know that this would be so personal. Please forgive me.
Oh no, you don't need to apologize. I'm not trying to run away from reality or evoke your empathy. It was just a fact, a bit sad, but we've known we have to sit and mope. Someday we'll finally decide what's better for us. But for now, we have what we have. Can't complain that much. I have such a good team.
You're telling everyone to stop praising you. Instead, you're starting to praise us.
Well, I am the leader after all.
Yeah, I think that she might be the XK Amudicao. XK Communicado.
I have a right to encourage my crew.
See, Curly? Totally different person. Yep, I can definitely see it. Monica seems to be a very responsible person. I'm sure Yuri says a lot of good things for her for a reason. I should ask Sayori about her later. Okay, I have more things to ask. Our team. So you're a team of juniors, right?
Correct. Honestly,
No shot.
honestly, our team has more members before. The others decided to quit before we moved here. And our team is not as big as before, but if you ask me, the ones who decided to stay are the most reliable friends and allies.
And how many of you?
4 in total. I'm the leader of the group and the computer specialist. Yours are irreplaceable
Equipment expert.
Nobody knows more about gadgets than she does.
Well, I have a basic idea of how all this works. I'm not as cool as she describes. You both are really like to commend each other about each other's skills. You're not the first one who mentioned that. In such moments, we're just like two old ladies trying to convince each other by counting the merits.
Honestly, there's no way to describe it more accurately.
Well, this may be a sign of your close friendship.
I guess it is. However, how about us returning to your question? I didn't tell you about Sayori.
Sorry, I mentioned something about being a field operative.
Yep, she is. When we were only recruiting, she was under the impression and decided to choose this role. But honestly, she then regretted this decision.
Yeah, she mentioned that too. But why didn't she change her role?
We also asked her, but for some reason she refused.
Refused? Why?
I like to know myself. When we just met each other, she was so childish and happy, but once we found her crying in her room...
Crying? Why? She said something about missing her friend. This was just heartbreaking. We've been comforting her for an hour. Are you serious? I have a strange feeling that giant stone appearing in my chest. Even though I know it wasn't my fault, I have a feeling about being guilty. And you're telling me that someone had enough bravery and insanity to teach her to use a gun, to point it towards others, and to shoot them. Who the fuck is responsible for recruiting there? In your agent school? Your Monica remains silent. The uprising rage in me suddenly starts to vanish and replaced by the question, who? Who is the one who came up with this insane idea to teach agents to kids anyway? What's the point? They can't do it for nothing. Or can they?
I'm sorry, but I can't give you that answer. It did not depend on us. We were all supposed to do that.
Do what?
Murder.
And I can't wrap my head around this. Why? Why should someone take youngsters and make them kill? Or is it how all secret services are taught? I can't imagine what you went through. What she went through. I'm sorry for being aggressive, I just don't understand it.
It's nothing, Curly. You didn't know. And I hope you don't ever have to understand it.
It's just so shocking. I still can't accept this. Someone forced them? Someone forced Sayori to use a gun? Who on earth thinks that giving the youngsters a gun and turning them into soldiers is a good idea? Suddenly I noticed that Monica is staring at me. What's wrong?
Wait a second. Aren't you the one of Sayori's childhood friends?
Well, yeah, I think it's me. Why?
I just remember that photo that she stuck with the wall in Sayori's room there. The photo shows the child Sayori and a little guy that looked very similar to you.
Is she serious right now? I think I might be the one you're talking about. The little guy with black hair and a black sweater? That was me. So that's why I was trying to remember where I saw you from.
Then I think Sayori will be much happier now. I hope you've got enough time for her. She's been waiting for this for ages.
You can be sure I won't let her down. Don't worry.
Then I think she's gonna be in good hands. Take care of her, please.
I will. Honestly, it's not what I expected to hear when I asked you about your team. Oh yeah, we were talking about the team. I almost forgot about it. You said there are 4 members in the group, right? Who's the 4th?
I think you'll meet her in the morning when she comes. I suppose she's the only member of her team that you haven't met. Will it be okay if you meet her later?
Sure, no problem.
Oh, she's a spy spectator. Formally, but mostly she just walks in the pair with Sayori.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking. Wait, I understood that a moment ago. Correct me if I'm wrong. All the 4 members of your group are girls?
Yeah? Is that a problem?
No, it just took me a minute to realize it. Have you ever had male allies?
Yes, but all of them left or reassigned groups. We have what we have.
I see. I can foresee the group of girls will have to protect me for someone. Such a strange feeling. Okay, our next step. So what are we gonna do now?
For now, the best we can do is just waiting for the morning and then having a meeting with the full team. Then we'll decide from there. Honestly, this situation made all of us wake up late at night. I really want to sleep, just like you.
You're right. Well, now that you mentioned that, I uncovered my mouth with a hand. I remember that I didn't sleep enough yet. Sleep right now is the best idea.
Then we should go to sleep soon as we finish.
Alright, sounds like a plan to me.
Good. Then I should finish.
That should finish for today.
Okay, everyone. Now I suggest you go to sleep and have a fresh head for the morning. We'll have much work to do, so try to get some rest.
Sure. Curly can... Oh, no shot. Curly, can you spend the night in the room with Sayori? Sure, no problem. Excellent. Good night then, Curly. And to you too, Monica. And good night. Good night indeedy do. I gotta go find a couch to sleep on next to Sayori. Yuri and Monica walked to the different side of the hall. Feeling how my eyes close themselves, I slowly enter the room where Sayori sleeps. The extreme tiredness comes from out of nowhere to fill my body. I slowly fall on my bed, forgetting everything and wishing I would sleep normally. If I don't sleep now, my head is going to burst for sure. Good night. Figured that was probably going to be right there. Life upside down indeed. Absolutely wild. Based on Doki Doki Literature Club by Team Salvato. Inspired by Mission Impossible. Movie franchise, Tom Cruise. Scenario by Max and Jolt. Text edited correction by Rabeleon. Character art, Dan Salvato? Oh my. So Dan was actually here himself was working on this? All of this? The backward art? Oh, maybe like saw something. Funky blue skies. CG art. No count, because I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit of that beautiful bear. No count. Reddit DDLC mods. Damn, so this just released. And to be continued indeed. What a way to end this shit. Nigga, there's someone at that door. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna probably play that the next Monday. For Mod Mondays. I gotta start streaming more. Just have the time to. Oh, shot. Anyways, phone down. This was quite a up and down like episode. Like this shit was actually crazy. Like the music was pretty good too. I'm not gonna lie to you. But sitting down and watching like all that happen, like Sayori, bro, out here on demon time, just blasting boys. He said, "Don't worry, they gonna taste dirt." I'm like, oh my gosh, who is this? Where's Sayori? She's supposed to be the nice one. Absolutely not. She said, "I'm gonna hit you with the blicker blocker." Oh my goodness. Nah, it caught me off guard too, cause I would never think Sayori would be the type to like attack, bro. But shit, I'm excited to see episode 2. Season 2 is crazy. I can't wait to see where they go with this in the full game. That is actually insanity. But in the meantime, I'm gonna head out for the day, guys. I'm glad you stayed for this hour and 40-minute stream. Thank you for checking me out, and thank you for the follow, Flaxy Baguette. Thank you, and thank you, Psychono, for fucking sending me dope mods and continue checking out the streams. Much love, and I'm excited to stream again. And until next time, my fellow Curly Topians. Curly Top!